Good day everyone, I am Juvelisa Reales, PSES4C. So today I will be discussing the soil-borne diseases. So what is soil-borne diseases? So it is the plant diseases that caused by pathogens and residing in the soil na naapektuhan ang plants and also the crops. So yung mga diseases na to ay nagli-lead siya into significant yield losses na madalas na nagiging challenge and mahirap i-control. So, ang mga common soil-borne diseases ay including ang dumping of root, rot, and vascular wilt. So, yung mga symptoms din is possible na tissue discoloration, wilting of foliage, and root decay, and even the sudden death. So, the first soil-borne diseases is yung dumping off. So, ano nga ba ang dumping off? So, common siya sa plant disease, common siya na disease ng mga plants na caused by fungi. Or even yung mga water molds na primarily naapektuhan yung mga young seedlings, yung mag-sprout pa lang. And then, mag-lead siya into sudden death. So, nangyayari siya in the place na may cool, wet, or even humid conditions. And, nasa-strike din siya into two stages. So, it is pre-emergence and post-emergence. So, sa pre-emergence, namamatay yung seeds before pa siyang mag-sprout. And, while the post-emergence is, kukos naman siya ng seedlings stem, yung mga stem niya ay nabubulok and sa soil line pa lang, tsaka nagtubo na siya and tsaka lang siya nag-collapse. Yun yung post-emergence, nabubulok siya na tumubo na siya yun dahil sa fungal infection. So, for the next soil-borne diseases is the root rot, yung pagkabulok ng mga roots. So, plant diseases siya na caused din by fungi, water molds, or even the bacteria na nadadamage yung plant root system and nai-impair yung ability niya para mag-absorb ng water and nutrients. So, madalas siyang nagli-lead sa pagkamatay ng plants kasi nga dahil sa hindi na makapag-absorb ng water na nabulok. And then, next naman na soil-borne diseases is ang vascular wilt. So, serious plant disease siya na caused din by fungi, bacteria, and nematodes na na-infect and na-damage yung plant vascular system. Tapos, yung network of xylem. We all know na yung xylem is yung nagkikarry ng water and nutrient tubes. And yung phloem naman is sugar carrying tubes naman siya. So yun, nai-infect yung xylem. And so nabablock yung water or nutrient transport. And yung mga symptoms niya are siding, wilting, or yung pagkalanta. And pag-discolor ng mga dahon and stunted growth o yung pagkabansot niya and yung stem streaks or yung pagiging visible ng mga leaves. So, naapektuhan yung plants in any stage unlike doon sa dumping off kasi yung example ni is yung fusarium and verticillium wilt. So, yung fusarium is common soil-borne diseases ay fungal vascular wilts na may similar symptoms lang. And like one-sided wilting o yung isang side lang ng plants yung nalalanta and stem streaks. So, yung fusarium is ano lang siya, host specific, yung host lang yung infected, while yung verticillium is na-infect niya yung maraming plant species and naglalay siya into dormant in soil for decades. So, both are mahirap i-treat. So, kailangan ay mahirap siyang iwasan. Para ma-differentiate ang plants na may soil-borne diseases, yun ngang mga symptoms is yung pagkalanta ng mga dahon, and then yung pagkabulok ng mga roots, and even pamatay na siya, mamamatay na. So, let's move on the disease triangle. So, bakit nga ba siya tinawag na disease triangle? Kasi, nagsacycle lang siya into 3. Yun yung mga nag-influence doon sa plants para mag-carry ng mga diseases. So, the first one is yung presence ng pathogens. So, ano nga ba yung mga pathogens? Ang mga pathogens is yung mga microorganisms na katulad ng fungi, bacteria, viruses, nematodes, or yung water molds. So, mayroon silang mga may ability sila para ma-infect ang mga plant at mag-cause ng diseases. So, para ma-occur yung diseases, kailangan yung pathogen is present, of course. And meron siyang sufficient quantity na tinatawag nating inoculum. So, and meron din siyang virulence, yung ability para mag-cause ng harm. Para ma-attack niya yung host, kahit na yung host is madaling kapitan. So, and also yung environment is dapat favorable din. And kapag walang presence ng pathogen, of course, walang mangyayaring diseases. Hindi mai-infect yung plants kapag walang presence ng pathogens. And, ayun. One in the disease triangle naman is yung host plant susceptibility. So, core part siya ng disease triangle. So, it is how likely a plant is to be infected and develop disease. So, depende naman siya sa genetics, age or development, and also the overall health distress ng isang plant. So, mostly, yung young seeds ay yung mga young plants are yun yung mga vulnerable and mataas yung risk na ma-infect. So, unlike dun sa mga non-susceptible, yung mga resistant or immune na mga plants is mayroon silang low chance na ma-infect kahit na favorable pa yung environment and mayroon pang presence ng pathogen. Kapag non-susceptible yung plants, it is impossible na ma-infect sila. Next naman na sa disease triangle, yung environmental conditions. So, siya yung third core part ng disease triangle. So, siya naman yung nagpo-provide ng setting. So, ano yung mga setting? Yung moisture, temperature, soil quality, light or wind. So, yun yung need ng pathogen para ma-infect yung mga susceptible host. Through may temperature, moisture, yan. Yan yung kailangan ng pathogens para parang ma-infect yung mga host. So, kahit daw walang favorable conditions, yung diseases ay hindi siya madidevelop kapag kahit na yung pathogens and hosts are present, hindi siya madidevelop without the help of the environmental conditions. So, ayun po. So, proceed na tayo sa management practices. We have crop rotation, soil sterilization, disease-resistant varieties, soil testing, and sanitation practices. So, let's start in crop rotation. So, the alternating crops can break the life cycle of soil-borne pathogens. So, yes. So, yung pag-alternate ng mga crops is possible na ma-break niya yung life cycle ng mga soil-borne pathogens. Kasi yung yung crop rotation is agricultural practice siya na nag-grow siya ng different crops in sequence on the same land. Sa same lang na lupa is meron siyang nadi-divide siya into different groups of plants. And yun yung para ma-improve din yung uh, soil health and ma-manage yung mga pest and also yung weeds. And ma-optimize yung nutrients and ma-prevent nga yung mga depletions from monocultures. So, helpful siya to prevent the soil-borne diseases kasi by pag nagplant ka ng mga crops doon sa different sa isang land area lang pero iba-ibang plants. So, pwede silang mag-carry ng mga nutrients na ma-prevent, na makatulong ma-prevent yung mga diseases causes. Ayun. This is the soil solarization. So, what is soil solarization? Siya yung paggamit ng mga clear plastic para uminit yung soil. And possible din na magkapag-reduce siya ng pagdami ng mga pathogens. Kasi dahil sa heat, since hindi nagtathrive yung mga ibang microorganisms sa mainit na surface. So yun, helpful din yung mga soil solarization into reducing the pathogens. So next is the disease-resistant varieties. So it is planting resistant crop varieties na nakakatulong din para mabawasan yung impact ng mga diseases. So ano mga examples nun? Yung plant types na breed to withstand specific pests or diseases, or powdery mildew resistant cucumbers, yun yung example, or even the light blight resistant potatoes. So dito naman is yung pagbabawas ng mga paggamit ng mga pesticides is na-improve yung mga yields and yung area. And so hindi sila immune and work best with cultural practices like crop rotation. Unlike dun sa crop rotation, so yung mga variety nito may mga genetic traits sila na yung mga pathogens is usually hindi nagtathrive and hindi nila na-infect yung mga crops na yun. Next is the soil testing. So, we are all aware that the soil testing is to identify pathogens and nutrient deficiencies. So, the soil testing management strategies for soil-borne diseases by checking the soil conditions, yung like the pH, the nutrients, and also the pathogens na nakakatulong na maiwasan yung disease-causing organism na mag-grow, and para ma-inform din ng mga farmers na mag-adjust sa mga conditions, and as long as maaga pa is ma-prevent na yung pag-spread nung mga pathogens, and also ma-reduce din yung paggamit nila ng mga chemicals. Lastly is the sanitation practices. So it is to remove the infected plants and debris na prevents the spread of diseases naman. So, yun. Pag-remove ng mga infected plants and debris para maiwasan yung pag-spread nga ng mga diseases. So, these management practices na involve yung paglilinis. Like, pagtanggal ng mga tira-tirang crops, pag-disinfect din ng mga tools, and also yung pag-alis ng mga infected plants. So, para maalis yung mga disease-causing organisms sa farm and mapigilan yung pag-spread ng mga new crops.